Have you ever wondered why humans drink cow's milk, goat's milk, and even camel's milk, but never lion's milk, tiger's milk, or bear's milk? Is predator milk poisonous? Does it taste terrible? Or is there a hidden biological reason why almost nobody drinks it? The truth is much stranger than most people imagine. By the end of this video, you'll discover why predator milk is one of the rarest liquids on Earth, and why even if you could get it, it still wouldn't be a practical drink. Let's begin. Imagine standing in front of two animals. On one side is a peaceful dairy cow. On the other side is a massive grizzly bear. Both are mammals. Both produce milk for their babies. So why do humans collect milk from one, but not the other? Every mammal produces milk specially designed for its own babies. The answer starts with evolution. Milk isn't just food. It's a biological formula that has evolved over millions of years to match the exact needs of that species. Cow calves grow steadily over months. Human babies develop large brains. But predator cubs have completely different priorities. Lion cubs, tiger cubs, wolves, and bears need to develop powerful muscles, sharp teeth, and fast reflexes in a very short time. Their milk reflects those needs. It usually contains much higher amounts of fat and protein than cow's milk. That means it's incredibly rich, but also much harder for humans to obtain and use. But nutrition is only one part of the story. The real problem begins before you even get close enough to collect it. A dairy cow has been domesticated for thousands of years. Humans selectively bred cows to remain calm, healthy, and produce large amounts of milk. A cow may produce 20 to 40 liters of milk every single day. Now compare that with a lioness. She only produces enough milk for her own cubs, usually just a tiny amount. Every drop is precious. And unlike cows, she has absolutely no interest in sharing it with humans. In fact, approaching a nursing predator is one of the most dangerous things anyone could attempt. A mother protecting her babies becomes extremely aggressive. Even trained wildlife experts avoid disturbing nursing predators whenever possible. So before anyone even thinks about drinking predator milk, someone first has to survive getting close enough to collect it. And that's where the biggest obstacle begins. But let's imagine, just for a moment, that someone actually managed to collect milk from a lion, tiger, or bear. Would it be safe to drink? Surprisingly, yes. Predator milk is not poisonous. There is no natural toxin in the milk itself that would automatically make it dangerous for humans. However, that doesn't mean it's a good choice. The biggest difference is its nutritional composition. Scientists have found that the milk of carnivorous mammals usually contains much higher levels of fat and protein than the milk we normally drink. Why? Because predator babies grow differently. A lion cub has to become a hunter. A wolf pup must quickly develop strong muscles and sharp senses. A bear cub needs massive amounts of energy to survive in the wild. Their mothers produce milk packed with calories to support this rapid development. Cow milk, on the other hand, is much milder. It provides balanced nutrition for calves that spend most of their time grazing. Human digestive systems have adapted well to cow's milk because humans have consumed it for thousands of years. Predator milk would feel much heavier. Its rich fat content could make digestion more difficult, especially for people who aren't used to it. But nutrition isn't the only challenge. There's another reason humans never built farms around predators. Think about a dairy farm. One farmer can safely milk dozens of cows every morning. The cows remain calm. The process is quick. Everyone stays safe. Now imagine replacing those cows with lions. Every single animal would require cages, heavy protection, tranquilizers, and trained wildlife experts. The cost would be enormous. The danger would be constant. Even if each lion produced milk, collecting it would risk serious injury, or even death. No business could survive under those conditions. Economically, predator milk simply makes no sense. There's another problem that many people never consider. Milk production depends on motherhood. A female mammal only produces milk after giving birth. To keep producing predator milk, humans would have to breed lions, tigers, wolves, or bears regularly. That raises major ethical concerns. Wild animals aren't meant to live like dairy livestock. Most conservation experts believe predators should remain in their natural habitats, where they play an important role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. Taking them out of the wild just for milk would harm both the animals and the environment. So even if science made it possible, it wouldn't be responsible. And there's one final question. If predator milk is so rich in nutrients, could it actually be healthier than cow's milk? The answer may surprise you. So, if predator milk contains more fat and protein, does that automatically make it healthier? Not really. Many people think that more nutrients always means better. But nutrition doesn't work that way. Your body needs the right balance, not simply the highest numbers. Predator milk evolved for predator babies, not for humans. A lion cub grows at an incredible speed. Within just a few months, it must become strong enough to chase prey, defend itself, and survive in the wild. To support that rapid growth, its mother's milk is packed with concentrated energy. Human babies grow much more slowly. Our brains continue developing for many. Seal milk contains extremely high fat levels because seal pups must build insulation against freezing oceans. Rabbit milk is so concentrated that the mother feeds her babies only once or twice a day. Every species has its own perfect formula. There is no universal, best milk. Then why is cow's milk so common? The answer lies in history. Thousands of years ago, humans began domesticating animals. Cows, goats, sheep, buffalo, and camels were gentle enough to live alongside people. These animals could be fed, protected, and milked safely. Generation after generation, humans selectively bred them to produce more milk. Over time, dairy farming became one of the world's most important food systems. Predators were never part of that process. They remained wild. Even today, zoos rarely attempt to collect milk from lions or tigers because doing so could stress the mother and endanger both the animals and the caretakers. In fact, if a predator mother feels threatened, she may stop caring for her cubs altogether. For wildlife experts, protecting the animals is always more important than collecting milk. So, the reason we don't drink predator milk isn't because it's poisonous. It's because it is dangerous to obtain, produced in very small amounts, unsuitable for large-scale farming, and specifically designed for predator babies, not humans. But there's one final mystery. Could science one day recreate predator milk in a laboratory without ever touching a lion or tiger? And if that became possible, would anyone actually want to drink it? Let's find out in the final part. Now for the final question. Could science create predator milk without ever milking a lion, tiger, or bear? The answer is, maybe. Today, scientists can study the exact composition of milk from different animals. They can identify the proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that make each type. But even if it became possible, would anyone actually drink it? Probably not. There would be very little demand. Cow's milk, goat's milk, and plant-based alternatives already provide the nutrition most people need. Creating predator milk would be extremely expensive while offering very few practical benefits. For most consumers, it simply wouldn't be worth the cost. And there's another important point. Just because something exists in nature doesn't mean humans need to consume it. Nature is incredibly diverse. Every animal has evolved to survive in its own environment. A lion's milk is perfect for raising lion cubs. A whale's milk is perfect for whale calves. A seal's milk helps pups survive freezing oceans. And human breast milk is perfectly designed for human babies. Each type of milk has a specific purpose. This reminds us of an important lesson about evolution. Animals don't produce food for humans. They produce food for their own offspring. The fact that humans can safely drink cow's milk is actually a rare exception made possible through thousands of years of domestication and selective breeding. Without that long partnership between humans and livestock, dairy farming as we know it would never have existed. So, why don't we drink predator milk? Not because it's poisonous, not because it's forbidden, but because it's dangerous to obtain, produced in tiny amounts, economically impractical, and biologically designed for predator babies, not for us. Sometimes the simplest answer is also the most fascinating. Nature doesn't make one perfect milk. It makes the perfect milk for each species. And that's exactly what makes the animal kingdom so extraordinary. You enjoyed learning something new today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more amazing science and biology facts. And here's a question for you. If predator babies, not for us. Sometimes the simplest answer is also the most fascinating. Nature doesn't make one perfect milk. It makes the perfect milk for each species. And that's exactly what makes the animal kingdom so extraordinary. If you enjoyed learning something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more amazing science and biology facts. And here's a question for you. If predator milk were completely safe, easy to produce, and available in stores, would you try it? Let me know your answer in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.